Kate leaks Meg wearing 50-pound replica of Queen Mary button earrings on funeral. Late Queen did not gift them to her. There are strict protocols around royal mourning dress, with the color black acting as a visual symbol of grief and symbolic jewelry and military tokens worn as a sign of respect. At the Westminster Hall service marking Queen Elizabeth II's final departure from Buckingham Palace before she lies in state ahead of the funeral, the Duchess of Sussex took a leaf out of her sister-in-law's style playbook. While the new Princess of Wales wore pearl drop earrings once belonging to Princess Diana and the Queen's diamond and pearl leaf brooch, Meghan wore a pair of classic pearl and diamond studs that were gifted to the former actor by Her Majesty. When the primary photo ops are shoulder-up car shots in a formal procession, the choice of jewels is kinda everything. Meghan, whose whistle-stop European tour plans were shelved after the death of the Queen on the 8th of September, has so far supported the firm in discreet, inky black separates peppered with timeless tokens by Cartier and Jennifer Meyer. Today's earrings, which she framed with an understated veil Stephen Jones headpiece and a boxed Givenchy coat, allow the Duchess to pay respect to the former monarch without looking at all showy, a crucial balance to strike when the entire world is watching. The Sussexes joined other royals who gathered to receive the Queen's coffin at Buckingham Palace last night before it was draped with the royal standard and the imperial state crown placed on top of today's procession. Meghan and Harry will then pay their respects to Her Majesty at one final time at Westminster Abbey on the 19th of September, alongside heads of state, dignitaries, and the general public, who have turned out in their thousands to honor the family. Having stepped down as a senior royal and relocated to California, it could have been challenging for Meghan to switch suddenly into formal mode, but the Duchess, who wore those special earrings during her only solo engagement with the Queen in 2018, was the picture of polish and poise. When Kate Middleton joined the other members of the royal family at the annual Remembrance Day service at the cenotaph, eyes turned towards a certain pair of earrings she was sporting. Observers were quick to point out that the princess was wearing a set of pearl and diamond drop earrings, which she said to have received directly from the late Queen. According to royal commentator Daniela Elser, the choice of jewelry was designed to send Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, a painful message. Quote, "Now, on their own, Kate popping on jewels valued at more than the gross GDP of a small country is about newsworthy as finding out that King Charles has decided to launch an initiative to save an endangered breed of badger, or Queen Camilla, busy trying to remember which state carriage she left her favorite lighter in," Elser commented. Where things get interesting is when you bring Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, into the mix. The royal family commentator was alluding to the fact that during the Queen's funeral, both Markle and Middleton wore a similar set of earrings, but the sheer size of the latter's pearls dwarfs anything in comparison. Same, but not at all, Elser added. Look at images of the royal WAGs side by side, and the vast discrepancy is obvious. While Kate's pair are hunking great pieces that on anyone else you would assume are plastic fakes, they're so large. Meghan's pair, while elegant and a very thoughtful gift from the late nonagerian, are comparatively tiddly. In this case, size doesn't matter. There's also the question of their history and significance. Elser also added that Markle does not possess any of the family's significant heirlooms and elaborated on the controversy surrounding the tiara that Markle borrowed for her own wedding.